Hello, class. Welcome to week 2 of online learning. So I wanted to go over a couple of the assignments for the week and set you up for success. I hope you're all doing well. So if you go to office hours, last week was open to the whole hour. This week it's going to be a little different. So if you go into the office hours link, you can schedule a 10-minute time slot to meet and ask any questions that you might have. Not many people were showing up for office hours, and this is just a little easier for me so I don't have to keep the Zoom meeting open. And I can prepare for any questions you have and then know that you're actually going to come in. So please sign up here so I know if you're coming in or not, and that keeps my schedule open. So let's scroll down. So week 2, these are all due the day of our Zoom meeting at 3 p.m. So a week from when we first met. For week 2, attendance is you going to the Zoom meeting. We'll do a warm-up during our class lesson. And then for the 11th grade, we're going to be doing some professional webinars. And you're going to be asked to do 2 of those. So there's 5 options. And you'll be getting credit for doing 2. You can do more than 2 if you want. A lot of them are really great topics, but the first step to doing that is signing up for the webinars. So if you go to the link, you'll choose from the topics which ones you're most interested in. So we have a lot of UCSF professionals coming in to talk with you about their different professions. There's a Q&A on coronavirus, a lot of cool things you can learn about. Be sure to sign up as soon as possible because we do have one coming this Wednesday, and it's an occupational therapist guest speaker. So it'll be at 2:30. It'll be for an hour. So think about the timing of these, when those will work for you. And then all the Zoom meeting info's in here. The assignment is to answer these 3 questions in a Google Doc or a private comment on this assignment to get credit for your attendance. So your main assignment for this week is going to be this public health interview. So hopefully you all completed the empathy interview and you got some practice with Soundtrap. This week we're going to take it a step further, and you're going to find an adult 21 years or older from your community to interview about public health issues. So I've given you some questions, guiding questions to kind of go through your interview, but we'll go over proper interview technique today in our Zoom meeting. Take a photo, you'll do a little description of who you interviewed, and then pick some quotes and try to think of 3 topics. So to go to your interview, to record, you'll hit the link. And if you want to interview someone who's not currently in your house or in your home, you'll go to the remote interview. So this walks you through how to call someone on Soundtrap and then record the interview. So I did that with the librarian at Burton. So just send them a link. They can call you, and then you can just talk over the phone, and it will record it in the Soundtrap. So I'll go over the example. The guiding questions are here for your interview. So you scroll through, it gives you a little bit of about the goals and the questions here that you can use. And let's look at our example. So I put the link just like you will do. I put a photo of our librarian, and you're going to just describe what you talked about. So I talked to the librarian in our discussion. We went over some of the healthcare topics like human waste and dirty needles littering the streets of SF. We also discussed the lack of public bathrooms and drug addiction. So we talked about a bunch of different kind of public health community topics that are affecting us here in San Francisco. I picked out 3 quotes from our interview that I thought were really important. And then I just kind of brainstormed 3 topics that we talked about. So we talked about human waste in San Francisco, psychological benefits of compassion, and drug addiction in the homeless population of San Francisco. So these are three topics that I'm like, these are kind of interesting. Maybe I want to go further with these with my research for the final topic. Once you complete all this, that's your main assignment for the week. So you'll turn it in. Make sure you're marking things as done when you complete them, and that'll take them off your calendar. It won't show the due date anymore. And it tells me you've completed it. So like if we look at the warm-up, there's 21 of you have turned it in, marked it as done. So I know 21 of you have completed it. See you all in Zoom.